By the end of this video, you're going to think I'm a supreme Boruto Blue Vortex hater. Because don't forget, I loved Boruto to an extent. There were parts in Boruto where I was like, this is kind of stupid. But all my points were valid. As an author, as a writer, as a manga reader of all manga. Go watch my ranking every manga I've ever read video. If you don't believe me, Boruto was placed in the I like it tier. Boruto Blue Vortex was in the it sucks tier. And this chapter ain't helping no better. And we actually get a reason for all these fucking love triangles. You'll get what I mean when we get there. Hey guys, welcome back to Everything Anime Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Shinry. Here at the Everything Anime Podcast, talk about different anime, manga, video games, TV shows, and overall the topic I'm talking about. Today's video is on Boruto Blue Vortex, Chapter 19. When the chapter opens up, apparently Ishiki imbued his friend's Zord, Arya, with this chakra so that he can manipulate Iron Sand. This is either MacGuffin or Deus Ex Machina if I've ever seen one. I mean, okay, so Ryu, this villain you've been hyping up. Well, he wasn't really hyped up. But, like, you know, they made an off-panel screen like, oh, welcome, brother, welcome to our family. Like, hyped up. And his first fight, you already got a weapon that can defeat him. This ain't no, like, you know, 10, 20 chapters down the line, I forgot about the Zord that Ishiki gave me, like, if he ever went rogue or something. Like, that'd be a little bit cooler. Like, Ishiki gave me this weapon, like, if he ever went rogue or something like that, you know. And Ishiki did give him a reason why he gave him the Zord, but still, or imbued the Zord with his chakra, but still, I was like, not in the next chapter. This is the dude's first fight. The villain you hyped up. The divine trees that are the main villains of this whole story getting stomped in their first appearances. If Orochimaru got stomped by Naruto and Sasuke in the Forest of Death, we would not take him seriously. If Kabuto got stomped by Aruka Sensei when he first showed up in the Chunin exams, we would not take him seriously. If Itachi showed up and got his ass whooped by Kakashi when he first showed up in the village, we would not take Itachi seriously. Do you understand how a villain, to be impactful, to be strong, to be taken serious, they got to be fleshed out before they get defeated. They got to be stronger than our main characters before they get defeated. This chapter does not do that justice, and we're going to get to that. We then learn that Ishiki is adopted. So, I ain't even laugh at that. That's not wrong with that. It's my whole thing that I think Kankuro and Gaara had a baby. I know they're brothers. I don't need nobody to remind me that. But, like, I'm guessing Kankuro's dead. We ain't seen Kankuro in Boruto Blue Vortex. I don't think we've seen Kankuro in Boruto at all. But it would explain his puppet mastery. It would explain the cloak. It would explain the, like, you know, the mask. And because Gaara and Kankuro are brothers, it would explain, like, why he has sand abilities, but also has puppet mastery abilities. But his father would still be Kankuro. I mean, it ain't outright said. It just says he's adopted. And Arya is getting kind of annoyed that he's bringing it up. But I'm like, he's like, well, what's wrong with being adopted? Or what's wrong with wanting to, like, I don't know. He's talking about, like, what's wrong with, like, wanting to please my adopted father or, like, make my adopted father proud. It fills in a gap that I was confused about. But, I mean, it's fine. I mean, Kankuro, he ain't do nothing in Naruto Shippuden. He was one of the main ones taken out. He fought Sasori, but he got defeated, which, you know, hyped up Sasori. I mean, imagine if Kankuro defeated Sasori in his first appearance. You see what I mean? Would you have taken Sasori serious? Yeah, he lost against Sakura and Chiyo, but that was like build up, and then it was personal connection. You know, because Chiyo wasn't related to him. She used his parents. He used his parents. He used her son or daughter, or I guess son-in-law, daughter-in-law against her, and then she used like 100 puppets or whatever like that. But was that right? No, yeah, it was like that. And then, you know, but it was cool. It was cute. And then, oh yeah. Then we get introduced to another love triangle. Maybe triangle. Yodo and Arya, apparently he has, like, Yodo is in love Arya's in love with Yoda or whatever. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know. I ain't heard it in the anime. But I was just like, why is everybody being shipped? First, you got the class president and Sadara going up to Boruto. Then you got Konohamaru and Mogi. Then you got what the fuck? There's been a lot of love triangles. I've been mentioning it all throughout the story, and I was getting so tired of it. I was like, what is the focus on love so much? Why are you constantly showing characters like I understand shipping, I understand like relationships, but like I was just like, oh yeah, Mitsuki's whole thing about being in love with Boruto, but also being in love with Kawaki, because yes, his son means that he loves him. He told not to eat it. We already talked about that, and it's okay that Mitsuki's gay, whatever. But, like, yeah, there's been a lot of emphasis on love, and there's a point to it in this chapter, but it's just like, it just made me roll my eyes. So, finally, the battle starts. I was like, okay, let's get this. Let's go. Let's see what the battles are doing. They are already overwhelming Ryu. I was like, literally at this point, when they start overwhelming Ryu, like, the sand sealing blades seals his chakra immediately. Even though he tries, like, summoning more chakra, Arya still seals it away. Then I know at one point, Sadara hits him with the Chidori and he gets hurt. And then somebody else hit him too and he got hurt. And I was just like, you divine trees that are trying to take on Naruto and Sasuke level heroes, are losing to Chunin and Genin that have done nothing. They have, I don't care, in the anime they doing a lot of shit. They have done nothing in this manga to show how powerful they are. Nothing. Before they can finish him off, however, he runs away, just like all the villains have done in the story. Code left and ran away. Kawaki left and ran away. Or no, Kawaki didn't leave. Boruto kept leaving and running away. But like, all the villains, they just getting stomped every time they show up. Like, Naruto would not have been 700 chapters if Madara got stomped and he showed up on the battlefield. By the 5 Hokage, Madara never makes it to the battlefield. He gets stomped. Obito never makes it to the battlefield. He got stomped by Kakashi when he first showed up. Orochimaru never made it out of Chunin exams because he got stomped by the 3rd Hokage. Kabuto never made it out of Chunin exams because he got stomped by Aryoku. Itachi never made it to meet Sasuke and Naruto because he got stomped by Kakashi. But Naruto would be over in 100 chapters if that's how all the villains got stomped. You can have a short manga. Yu Hakusho ain't nothing but 100 episodes. And Tokagero was more intimidating than this. He beat Yusuke ass. He lost Yusuke later, but Tokagero was beating some ass for a while. Shinsui was beating some ass for a while. And out of 100 episodes, Yu Hakusho. I own the manga, but I own all the anime. Sad, man, sad. Meanwhile, Konohamaru and the Mogi Tree clone, Matsuri, they're arguing over him calling him Chan because, again, she's like, he's indifferent to her because he's like, I don't know you like that. And she's like, oh, is it because that other woman? Is it because of Mogi? Why can't you like me too? Girl, you known him all for 30 seconds. I know you fell in love with him at first sight because you are a tree clone of Mogi, so you have her emotions and feelings, but you're not her. And if you are even trying to identify yourself with somebody else, why are you trying to make somebody fall in love with you at first sight? It's just all so stupid. And it had to do with love again. And I was just like, what is this annoying thing with all of Boruto about love? And then, before we get the answer to that, because it's coming, the answer is coming. Ida then relays all this information to the dry clone in Boruto, using her like omnivision, omnipotence, whatever. And Boruto is once again ready to go back to the battlefield. And Jiraiya stops him. And I'm like, dude, at this point, if you're going to be this stupid, just stay your ass in the village. You showed up to save Sadara from Code by stomping on Code's face, the villain that is planetary, and made him look like a clown, and then Code ran away. Then you left because Kawaki was coming. Then you came back to face Kawaki. Then you left again because Kawaki and your energy was getting too much. And then you came back again and you and Kawaki stood on top of the faces and where you told you're not going to fight each other. And then you left the village again only to come back to like fight somebody else. But then you found out like the tree clones are coming after you, so you left again. Do you understand? That's, I mean, just stay your ass in the Hidden Leaf Village at this point. It's only been 19 chapters, and you done left and gone, 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 and then you're trying to come back again. Stay your ass in the village. The villains coming for you. You want to face the villains. You think you're ready for them. Stay your ass in the village. I know Dry said if you face them now, you're going to die. But by the end of this chapter, I'm telling you, we're going to predict what's going to happen together. I'm telling you, I already know what's going to happen. And that's what makes the story not compelling. That's what makes the story dumb as hell. If he going to keep coming back and for over 5 times in the same story in 19 chapters, I guess you could call it 28 because they're about 40 pages long. But still, there's nothing compelling happening in those 48 chapters. There's nothing compelling happening in these 19 chapters. Everything is ramping up quickly, but nothing's happening. It's a lot of noise. It's like a Mr. Beast video where just shit just happening really loud and fast at you to keep your attention. But when you stop and think about it, nothing's happening. And can you guess what the divine trees are afraid of? What their weakness is? What can defeat them? It's love. The divine trees are afraid of love. When I tell you I could have threw my phone if it was an iPhone 15 Pro and cost $1,500, I could. This story is so fucking stupid. This is garbage. Don't you ever say Boruto is better than One Piece. Don't you ever say Boruto is better than Bleach. Don't you ever say Boruto is better than Naruto. This is a trash story. It's dumb. That's what I said. I'm seeming like a Boruto hater, but honestly, when you break the story down, this is all stupid. Back at the battle, Ryu returns with claw grimes, which are basically them tree freezers. I forgot their names. I call them tree freezers because you get bit by and you turn into a tree. One of the tree freezers, because this villain is too weak to take down Genin and Chunin on his own, he had to rely on these claw grimes, and they quickly overwhelm these Genin and Chunin. The villain who should be overwhelming these children needed tree claw grimes to overwhelm them. That should be backwards. The claw grimes should have attacked first, the kids are overwhelming the claw grimes, and then Ryu shows up and they're like, oh shit, he's way too powerful. It shouldn't be the opposite. I know they outnumbered, but who cares? Them claw grimes, you destroyed them claw grimes with a Chidori back in the Hidden Leaf Village. So they not that strong. That's like fighting a fucking Heartless. It don't matter if there's a million Heartless. One Keyblade strike, they dead. Stupid. And don't get into the Heartless Tornado. I know they can kill somebody. They kill Sora. But one, there's no claw grime tornado, and two, forget the Heartless comparison. The claw grimes should not be a threat. Then Yodo gets bitten, and I guess she's gonna become a tree because Arya's like, no. I hope she gets turned into a tree. I'm tired of all you kids. I'm tired of all y'all. Just die. Everybody just die. Ryu smartly manages to get rid of Arya's sand-sealing blade by having a claw grime get stabbed with it and then sending them both away, the Zord and the claw grime. I'll give you props for that. You introduced a Deus Ex Machina weapon and you got rid of it the same chapter by the villain doing something smart. I'll give you that. But how things are going to end in this chapter, because that's what I'm talking about next, is why this chapter is still stupid. So things are starting to look bad because Ryu, no longer having the sand-sealing blade, still his chakra, can once again control Arya, Yodo, Sadara, and Mitsuki. And Konohamaru's weak ass, that defeated a pain, is getting absorbed by Matsuri. It seems like both of them are in danger. It seems like they're both about to die. I wonder who is going to come out of nowhere and save them. I wonder who who has been going back and forth, 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 is going to save them. If Boruto shows up in chapter 20 and saves them, I am not only calling the story trash, he better stay his ass in the village. All the villains better attack at once. We might as well have a war right now. The fifth Great Nation War should happen by chapter 21. The Great Ninja War. And you know I'm not joking, because the way things have been ramping up, it might as well happen that way. Nothing else is going on. The divine trees are afraid of love. Goodbye.
Hey guys, this video was sponsored by me, the author of the Shinry series, the Chronicles of Wayne, and Monsterverse. So I figured I'd do this outro a little bit different by showing you guys what you guys will be checking out. So, the Shinry series starts with Book 1, Shobu Samurai Project Aryoku. 10 years after the death of his parents, Shobu Samurai returns home seeking vengeance, but instead faces the choice to save his home from shadow creatures, blood beasts, and an organization once thought dead. Shinry's Shobu Samurai starts at $9.99. And if you love anime, manga, Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, Fairy Tail, Shaman King, Rave Master, Zatch Bell, anything like that, the Shinry series is definitely the series for you. You'll definitely want to check it out. The Sword of Light is probably the thickest one so far. And then these books are 2. This is Enter the Dread Zone Tournament. And the series original ending, Arado, the Legendary Conjuring Master. So, and I'll just show you guys some of the covers. Really proud of all of these. But I hope you guys check it out. If you don't like that, I also have the current published books for the Chronicles of Wayne, Love Be Damned, Cotton Candy, Full Moons, Fabled Lovers, A Cursed Virgin's Bite. If You Go Where Monsters Dance, Red will Rain Over Your House. Love Be Damned. Now, the Chronicles of Wayne is about a geeky guy, or a nerdy guy in high school. His senior year, he has a crush on the hottest guy in school, because of course he does. He's only got one best friend, and her name is Barb. Well, the hottest guy in school turns out to be a werewolf. And to make the story more interesting, he bites Wayne and turns Wayne into the first ever wolfman in the last 10 years. And because of that, it was also a sacred law that wolfmen should never be created. I don't want to get into too much of the Chronicles of Wayne without spoiling it, but I can tell you it's very short. This one sells for $6.99, and Love Be Caged right after it. The ending of this trilogy, Love Be Liberated, comes out in October. So I'm going to definitely do a more full in-depth review of this one. But yeah, it's an LGBT fantasy fiction story about werewolves, vampires, white witches, a dark warlock, and, well, many, many more surprises to come. So, if you guys like to read, I definitely recommend. These are all the books so far in the Shinry series, except for Shinry's Beginning. I do have that one, but it's just not here with me. But yeah, I appreciate a like, support, or just a review on Amazon. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.